Okay, now we're going to play, this will be part 2 I guess, we're going to play with the Robbie Senior. That's the Radio Shack version of the Omnibot. It has a different head and actually has a few different functions. And it came with a demo tape too, which is kind of long and boring, but maybe none of you have ever heard it, so why not? When you first power the robot on, you make some sounds. And let's see, I have the switch in the program mode, so I think if I hit play, it'll do the demo tape that comes with the robot. We'll see.
Hello. Let me introduce myself. You can call me Robie Senior. I am your own personal robot. Yours to command. Would you like your newspaper brought to you? May I bring you something to drink? Or how about if I carry flowers to someone special? You see, I can go forward or backward, or turn left or right. All you have to do is command me, and I will obey. Not only can I move, but just give me the command and I can speak in a robot-sounding voice. Or my eyes will light as I speak. I would like to show you how I operate in a programmed mode. Please press the pause button on my cassette deck and stop this tape for a moment. Then, move my mode selector to the program position. Finally, press the pause button once more. Ready? Watch me go into action just the way my inventor programmed me to. My eyes shine. Now, I move forward.
It's a little bit slow to respond to the commands on the tape.
Now, I'm going to go backwards. Turning to the left. And now, here's my special robot sound. And now, I will turn my highlights off. To end my program demonstration, I shall turn to the right. Wasn't I terrific? Would you like to try commanding me? Fine. I knew you would. Please read the owner's manual that came with me. I explain everything you need to know in it. But most of all, have fun. I know I will.
Okay, so basically, here's what the demo tape looks like, because it even says what it is. And I'm going to leave it in the rewound position, because you just never know. You can see the remote is different. I'm waiting to stop this so it doesn't jam up. Hang with me, there we are. The remote is different from the Omnibot one, not just in that it says that, but instead of having two robot sounds here like the other one did, this one has the light as well. So if you turn this on, then you should be able to send a command and turn the eye lights on, or turn the eye lights off, or push the sound. I haven't tried the mic, but we will. Test, test. Now you can do the mic, and then you have still have your tape pause, and of course your driving controls. So basically, I think they just relabeled one of the sounds as a light control, and then changed that inside the robot to turn the lights on and off. That part's the same. You have the same steering control that we talked about on the other one for adjusting for when it drifts one way or the other. I also have this, besides the manual, I also have this Radio Shack catalog. As you can see, it's dated. And on page 151, you can see where they were selling it, and it wasn't cheap. Back then, well, even now it's a lot of money, but back then it was really a lot of money. But they had some of the other versions for sale then too, which you might find interesting. And just like the Omnibot, it comes with a tray. Same tray, holds in the arms the same way. And the manual. The manual may not be quite as thick. It seems a little thinner. I think there's like only there's only like 23 pages in this one, so not quite as much information. But as you can see, it's still the same setup procedures, same battery install. Like I say, one of the main differences though is instead of taking two AA batteries for the clock, it just takes a single AA battery. If you ever have to make up a battery unit for one of these robots, make sure that you make the center conductor of the plug, because it has a wire harness that plugs in. The center conductor is ground. The outside barrel is positive. Just the opposite of what you would think. And if you hook it up wrong, you could possibly do some damage, or at least blow the fuse, because it does have a fuse. And of course, it comes with the charger, wall wart charger. And some of the controls you can see there for setting the clock, the day, the date, the time, which you can use all those functions to make the robot come to life, either play a tape or drive around and perform a function that you have set for that time and that date. It does all those things, and they talk all about the cassette deck. Nothing really too exciting there. Let me see if there's anything. I mean, they even go as far as showing you how to use cotton swabs to clean the playhead, and even demag, which I think is taking things a little bit far. No, they show how to turn the grippers and put the tray on, that kind of good stuff. Maybe the technical specs, operating frequency, in case you ever had to come up with another transmitter, I guess. And some of the other specs. Troubleshooting guide. And that is basically that. This is printed in Korea, so I'm going to assume that the one for Radio Shack was made for them in Korea, unlike the Omnibot, which was in Japan. Let's take a look on the bottom. Here you can see, like I told you on the Omnibot one, it had two wheels here. Now they just replaced them with hard plastic bumpers. They still have the same caster. Yep, so the Radio Shack ones were assembled in Korea to save money. You still have the dual rear drive wheels. You still have your steering adjuster, your recharge port, and of course inside this door is where the 6-volt 4-amp battery is, and the penlight battery for the clock. And at this point, They still have the mic input in case you want to put a mic in to record on the cassette tape or talk through the robot. Your main volume control. And you can see how they replaced the 3 push buttons with the lever. Okay, I think that just about covers it for Robbie Sr. So join me for part 3 and we'll talk about the Hearoid version.